Hey everyone, Timmy Flyersguy here. I just wanted to remind you about the Orange and Black Recap. The Orange and Black Recap will be making its return for the 2024 to 2025 Philadelphia Flyers season exclusively on the Timmy Flyersguy YouTube channel, my Instagram TimmyTheFlyersguy215 and the Flyers Extreme Facebook group.
Premium seating at the Core State Center is where business gets done. Isn't it time to break away from the competition? If strong relationships are among your business goals, score big with key clients by entertaining them in luxury suite and club box seating at the Core State Center, where business gets done. For more information on luxury suites and club box seating, call the Core State Center at 215-389-9500.
It's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to another edition of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. I am your host, Timmy Flyersguy, and I got some things that I need to talk about. I want to address some very big news about the Philadelphia Flyers and their arena name. But first, we're going to do a brief history of the many arena names the Philadelphia Flyers had. And it all started with the Spectrum. Back in its inception, the Spectrum was built in 1967. From 1967. It was still the Spectrum from the 60s, from the late 60s to the 80s. And then all the way into the 90s as well. The Spectrum then became the Core State's Spectrum from 1994 to 1996, or actually to 1998, and it was the Core State's Spectrum. Then, in 1997, Ed Snyder and Comcast Spectacor had the idea of building a new arena for the Philadelphia Flyers called the Core States Center. The Flyers officially had their last season at the Spectrum in 1995-1996. The following year, the Philadelphia fans moved into the Spectrum, and they were there from 1998. That was the name of the arena from 1998. From 1996 to 1998. The Flyers, the talks for this new arena began in 1995 during the 1994-95 Philadelphia Flyers season. During the 95-96 Flyers season, there were commercials on Prism and PHL 17 talking about the new arena getting built and plans to sell tickets before the arena was built. In 96, and in the summer of 1996, the World Cup of the Core States Center was the host to the World Cup of Hockey in Philadelphia. In 1996-97 was officially the new era for the Philadelphia Flyers, as they would start the 96-97 season in the Core States Center. Before that, in 96, the Flyers had a bit of a send-off in the last game of the 95-96 season, where Eric Lindros made a beautiful, heartfelt speech about the Spectrum and how they would miss it. The Flyers officially started the 96-97 season in their new building, the Core States Center. The Flyers had a very successful season, making the playoffs, eliminating the Pittsburgh Penguins, the Buffalo Sabres, and the New York Rangers in the conference final. They would face off against the Red Wings in the Stanley Cup Finals, and it didn't go the Flyers' way. There are a lot of great memories built in that new arena, the Core States Center. In the 98-99 season, the Core States Center became the first Union Center from 1998 to April of 2003. The Flyers, the arena, the first Union Center, became the first Union Center, and the Spectrum became the first Union Spectrum. In the 2003-2004 season, the Philadelphia Flyers arena name changed to the Wachovia Center. The Flyers, it was the Wachovia Center from 2003 to 2011, where in 2011 it became the Wells Fargo Center. At the Wachovia Center, the Flyers had some great memories at that building when it was the Wachovia Center. The Flyers beat the Devils in the first round of playoffs and got past the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then in the memorable moment at the Wachovia Center, the Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Tampa Bay Lightning in Game 6, where the Flyers got an epic overtime victory over the Tampa Bay Lightning as Simon Gagne scored the game-winning goal to take the Flyers to a Game 7. Unfortunately, the Flyers could not get past Tampa Bay in Game 7 and were eliminated. It was a memorable run for the Flyers. After the 2003-2004 season, there was a lockout in 04-05, where we saw the Philadelphia Phantoms capture their second Calder Cup in 2005 at the Wachovia Center. Phantoms also, they won their first cup in 96 at the Coors State Spectrum. No, not 96. In 98 at the Coors State Spectrum. So like I said, it was the Wachovia Center from 2003 to 2011. But also, let's not forget the epic playoff run for the Philadelphia Flyers in 2010. The Flyers beat the Devils, then beat the Bruins in an epic comeback win, and then faced off against the Montreal Canadiens. In dominating fashion, the Flyers eliminated Montreal in the conference finals to capture their second Eastern Conference championship since 1997. The Flyers were then eliminated by the Blackhawks in 6 games. Then, like I said, the Wachovia Center became the Wells Fargo Center in 2011. During the 2010-2011, but let's just say, I almost forgot one thing. Also in 2009, the Philadelphia Phantoms, had their last season at the Wachovia Spectrum. That's right, we became the Wachovia Spectrum right after the first Union Center. The Phantoms had their last season at the Wachovia Spectrum. As the Phantoms in 2009 would move on and move to Adirondack, where they became the Adirondack Phantoms, and many years later became the Lehigh Valley Phantoms. In 2011, the Wachovia Center became the Wells Fargo Center. And in the Wells Fargo Center, there were some great moments during that season. In the 2010-2011 season, the Flyers tried to replicate the success they had in 2009-2010. There were so many great memories at the Wells Fargo Center. The epic brawl between the Flyers and the Ottawa Senators, which happened prior in 2003 at the Wachovia Center. They had their rematch against Ottawa in an epic, fight-filled matchup with the Ottawa Senators. The Flyers also had an epic playoff series with the Buffalo Sabres in the 2011 playoffs. The Flyers eliminated the Sabres, but it was the Boston Bruins that got payback on the Flyers in the second round. And then Mike Richards and Jeff Carter officially traded. And a new crop of Flyers came to Philadelphia in 2012. 2011, 2012, such as Jake Voracek and Wayne Simmons. In 2011-2012, the Flyers had many memorable moments at the Wells Fargo Center. Who can forget the epic shift for Claude Giroux as the Flyers faced off against the Penguins at the Wells Fargo Center in Game 6? Giroux nailed Sidney Crosby, and many minutes after, and a couple of minutes later in that game, Giroux got the game's first goal, getting the crowd into the game. The Flyers were able to eliminate Pittsburgh in 6 games, but were unfortunately defeated by the New Jersey Devils in the second round. The Flyers did win the first game, but Danny Briere got the overtime game-winning goal in Game 1 of the 2012 Eastern Conference semifinals. Shortly after that, a lot of other great memories started happening at the Wells Fargo Center. In 2013-2014, it was Wayne Simmons giving him a hat trick in a playoff game, in Game 6, between the Philadelphia Flyers and the New York Rangers in the 2014 Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Wayne Simmons had an epic hat trick in that game. Also, let's not forget the 2016-2017 season, as the Flyers were celebrating their 50th anniversary. It was a pretty damn good season. As in that building, a lot of great memories happened as the Flyers' epic winning streak unfolded at the Wells Fargo Center. In 2017-2018, Philadelphia Flyers had so many more great memories in that building as well. Their epic 5-0 win over the New York Rangers. Then, in the 2018-2019 season, it was Wayne Simmons' last season as a Philadelphia Flyer. It wasn't the best season. There were some great memories on the Wells Fargo Center ice. Now we get into the 2019-2020 season. This was a strange season for the Flyers. In 2019-2020, the Flyers had an up and down few months. In the month of February and March, the Flyers really started to go on the tear, winning multiple games and making it to the playoffs. Unfortunately, the season had to be put on hold due to the pandemic. Flyers did not come back to the Wells Fargo Center until the abbreviated 2021 season. The less about that season, the better. Then we go in the 2021-2022 season. Like I said, we shouldn't talk about that. But that was the year that Claude Giroux was officially traded. He was officially traded to the Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators, Florida Panthers, and shortly after that, the Ottawa Senators. Then in 2002, 2003, saw some other great moments. Some not so good moments, but some great moments in 2022, 2023. 2023 was the last season that the Flyers would have the Wells Fargo Center name. A couple of weeks ago, last week, the Flyers announced that they would be dropping the Wells Fargo Center, their Wells Fargo sponsor, and a new name would be unveiled. So, we've had a lot of great moments from the Core States era, the First Union era, the Wachovia era, and the Wells Fargo era. Now the Flyers will be entering a new era, and they will have a new arena name. I don't know what that arena name will be, but in a couple of videos I did, and a couple of tweets that I've sent out on Twitter, I made the very tweets I sent out on Twitter. I suggested a few names for this arena, and those names consisted of the Ed Snyder Center, the Ed Snyder Arena, the Spectrum Center, the Broad Street Arena, and a couple of people have suggested the Wawa Center. I myself, I'm not a big fan of restaurant names and bank names for arenas. I think There's an arena name that can gain authenticity. There's an arena name that can really sound very authentic. And it's simple. Call the arena the Ed Snyder Arena. I recently did a Facebook poll about that, and 77% agreed that the new arena name, should be the Ed Snyder Arena. And here's why. Ed Snyder was the patriarch of the Philadelphia Flyers. He's the reason that this team exists. He's the reason that Flyers hockey exists in Philly. He's the one that molded a team of ragtag individuals. Guys like Bobby Clark. Guys like Bernie Perrant, Barry Ashby, Kelly Lindbergh, and many other great Philadelphia Flyers alumni. Ed Snyder was also the patriarch of the Philadelphia Phantoms and the patriarch of many sports teams in this great city. Ed Snyder, he was like the Mr. Miyagi of the Flyers organization. And we were the Daniel LaRussos of fan bases. And the players, they were the Daniel LaRussos of hockey Flyers. And in a way, Mr. Snyder was like a Mr. Miyagi. He always knew what was best for the team, and he always knew what was best for the fans. The perfect way to pay homage to Ed Snyder. And we've been doing it year after year. But the biggest way to honor his memory would be the best way to honor his memory is if the Flyers organization changes the arena name to the Ed Snyder Arena. Because after all, Ed Snyder created the Spectrum. He created the Core State Center. So wouldn't it be great to call the arena after its creator? Wouldn't that be proper? Because Ed Snyder created that arena. Him and the Philadelphia Flyers created memories, created epic moments in the Spectrum and in the Wells Fargo Center, which now should be the Ed Snyder Arena. I advise every Flyers fan to get on board with this. Every single Philadelphia Flyers fan. To tell Comcast, Spectacor, tell Dan Helferty that we want the arena to be called the Ed Snyder Arena. I also advise to let the mayor know about this. Tell the mayor that you want this arena to be the Ed Snyder Arena. Do whatever you have to do. And if we need to get David Boreanaz on board for this, we should. Because David Boreanaz is a huge Philadelphia Flyers fan, and I would think that he would love this idea of calling the arena the Ed Snyder Arena. I think it is a damn good idea to name this arena the Ed Snyder Arena. Enough with the bank names. We need a name that is synonymous with the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm a Philadelphia Flyers fan. I want to do this for Ed Snyder. Not just for me, not just for the city, not just for me, and not just for us. This is for Ed Snyder. This is in no way to gain popularity, to gain fame, or to get noticed. This is a way of honoring our great owner, Mr. Ed Snyder, who brought the gift of Flyers hockey to this great city, and it's about time that this arena gets the name that it deserves, and that name is the Ed Snyder Arena. I'm serious. Let's get this done. Let's do this. Let's get this done. Let's get this done. Philly, I want you to join me. Let's get this done. Let's get people to hear what we have to say. And let's get this done right now. Because it's almost August. We need a new arena name. We need a new arena name right now. We cannot be an arena with no name. That's not how it's going to go. We're going to do this our way, and we're going to get people to listen to our cause. Our cause. That's all I really have to say about that. And I feel strongly about this. And I want this to happen. I want this to happen. I want this to happen. It should happen. It should happen. Guys, thank you for joining me here on the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. And if you guys are watching this video, I'm probably going to share this on Twitter and Facebook. And folks, I want you to like, I want you to share, retweet, repost, whatever you have to do. And when you share this and repost it, make sure you use the hashtag Ed Snyder Arena as the hashtag. And if we can maybe get a GoFundMe together to make this happen, I think we should do it. I am on board for a GoFundMe to name the arena the Ed Snyder Arena. I want this to happen. Yeah, I'm not really good with GoFundMe, so if there are any Flyers fans out there that can put together a GoFundMe to change the arena name to the Ed Snyder Arena, please, whatever you can do, I will appreciate that. Guys, thank you for joining me here on this episode of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. It's almost getting close to Flyers hockey. The month of July will be coming to an end this Thursday, and we will be one step closer to the Philadelphia Flyers season, and hopefully a new arena name for the Philadelphia Flyers. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day, everyone. I'd like to give a shout out to some Philadelphia Flyers YouTubers. I'd like to give a shout out to Chris Mayer. I'd like to give a shout out to Mayor Media. I'd like to give a shout out to Mayor Media. I'd like to give a shout out to Flyers Nitty Gritty. Also want to give a shout out to Snow the Goalie podcast. And I also like to give a shout out. I like to give a shout out to. I also like to give a shout out. I also like to give a shout out to Isles Girl 3 on YouTube. I also like to give a shout out to Hot Take Hockey, and also like to give a shout out to Alyssa Hope as well. I also like to give a shout out to. I also like to give a shout out to some great people on Facebook. Some of my great Facebook friends that are Flyers fans. My good friends Christina and Katelyn. My good friends Nicole and Brooke. The lovely Jessica Gray. The lovely Courtney Redford. She's on Twitter. The lovely Sarah Clayton. The lovely Morgan Katelyn. And all the great people at Flyers Extreme Facebook group. Guys, have a great day. And like always, let's go Flyers. Let's go Flyers. I can't wait to drop the puck. Is it October yet? Is it October yet? Thank you, and have a great day, everyone.